Is anybody out there? Am I live? Can someone please go and check Facebook and let me know if I'm live? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Look, everybody has been traveling. We had a great conference this weekend. I think people are tired. They cannot be more tired than I am. For some reason, I don't know what the deal is, but this live that is supposed to be okay. Do I see anybody? Comment, please. Let me know if you see me on Facebook Live HQ. I need to see you. I need to hear you. I don't see any comments. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You are live. You are live. Okay, that's all that's important. If y'all still in the bed sleep, good morning, Krishan. Check out Facebook for me and let me know if I'm live. I'm going to keep it moving and keep it going. We're going to make sure this doesn't happen again because I'm getting a little bit frustrated, okay? A little bit frustrated. All right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Nona. Good morning. Okay. So for some reason or another, I don't know what was going on, but anyway, we're going to keep it going, keep it moving. Today is Monday, March 7th. I want to say good morning to everybody and happy birthday to whoever has a birthday today. March 7th, right? And if you had a birthday this weekend, I know that there were a lot of people at the event in Houston, Texas that had a birthday. I want to say happy birthday to you. Shout out to you. Some love. Good morning, Sabrina. Good morning. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Good morning. I was hoping to see you, Sabrina. Good morning. Excuse me. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning. Okay, so of course, I was so exhausted on yesterday and so tired. And I think I'm still exhausted and still tired, but now I'm in the habit of getting up early, right? So I decided not to pass the call off onto someone else, to go ahead and get my workout on, right? Because I didn't get a chance to do the workout on Friday when everybody worked out because the internet inside the hotel, oh God, it was running me crazy. It had me feeling like I needed to go get a new phone, right? And as soon as I left out of the hotel, my phone started working, which is crazy. And I know you guys probably felt the same way. I know it just wasn't me. But a lot of the workout on Friday, head up by DeMille Courts, he did a phenomenal job, right? A phenomenal job. And so before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and let's read our word of the day. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to walk on the treadmill so we can walk and talk and we can discuss this great weekend that we had. Hey, good morning. I'm going to leave this alone before I mess it up. So, today's word is, it is Monday, November the 7th. And of course, you guys know that I have not found my March book. I'm just going to be honest with you. I have not found my book for March yet. The books say find me. I hope I didn't throw it away accidentally in the mail. I know I didn't, but I don't know where it is. But I'll find it. But in the meantime, I'm going to print out some copies online, and then I'm going to request another book. I want an actual book. I like to have the actual book in my hand. One, because my mother-in-law got this subscription for me. And having it in my hand means so much to me. I'm sorry. But, and also, I only have my phone. I'm not able to read it because I'm using my phone for the live on Instagram, right? So I'm going to have to print it out, but I will be requesting a new March book, right? Because I like to have it and I like to have it in my hand and I like to read it. So what I'm going to, and this is so funny, I was going to use my January, February book because it was one book, right? They combined January and February together in one book. But I decided to use my November and December book from last year, and I hope you don't mind. And I'm going to read November the 7th, right? And when I opened it and I looked at it, today's word for November the 7th was divine order, right? And so I thought this was great because coming off the conference, this is something that we need to hear about, divine order. So I live in harmony with divine order. And what I like about it is I've never read it to you guys. I've read it, but I've never read it to you guys because this is Sunday, right? And so I only read the word to you guys on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you have not heard this one from me. I live in harmony with divine order. Life is in consistent motion, even if that motion is irreplaceable to me. When I feel stuck in place or impacted with my progress, I consider the gradual yet orderly pattern of the seasons as they change. The single golden leaf, I noticed one day, will become part of a blaze of color just a few weeks later. The brisk chill in the morning air soon will lead to bittering cold and snow. The first tender seedling of spring will bring bright blossoms and a vibrant canopy, followed by the long, sultry days of summer. Little by little, one season turns into the next. My growth and understanding may happen in such the same way. Even if I don't notice change day to day, my life is always in motion, in order. And this comes from James 2:22. You see that faith was active along with its works, and faith was brought to completion by the works. In Jesus' name, amen. This was a good reading, and let me tell you why. And I'm going to get on my treadmill. We're going to walk and talk. We're going to talk about the event this weekend, how wonderful time that everybody had, all the information that was given out. I mean, it was just really exciting. For those of you who were not present, it's so important to be at a national conference because it definitely builds belief. But I want to congratulate everybody, right, who received recognition this weekend, because recognition is so important. People live, people thrive, people breathe, people want recognition all the time, and it's so important for people to be recognized, right? Because it starts out in your family, at your home with your parents. When they say, oh, baby, you did a great job. They go to your games. They go to your school programs. And remember, you get all these little certificates. And I remember my mom used to have them at home on the refrigerator, on the window, all the different little accomplishments that you did when you were in school. Not just sports, but it just may have been academics. It may have been, oh, you've been a good boy, or you've been a good girl today. Like my nephew Zaire, he goes to school and they have a little chart, and the chart has different colors on it, right? And those different colors represent how how he was that day, if he was a good boy, if he was listening, if he was doing his work, And so when he comes home every day, I ask him, because my mother picks him up from school, I ask him, what color did he get today, right? Because I want to encourage him to always be his best on a daily basis, and then he will be rewarded, right? And so everyone wants to have recognition. So I want to say congratulations first and foremost to everybody this weekend, right? Let's give yourself a hand of applause. If you got your pen this weekend, if you got an award this weekend, a trophy this weekend, welcome, welcome, and congratulations, right? Because we had so many new faces and so many new people that were at the conference this weekend. And let me tell you something. First and foremost, I just want to say congratulations, and I want to say a job well done to our CEO, Mr. Chante Lloyd. He works tirelessly to make sure that we represent you guys well. And I pray and hope that you felt represented this weekend, because let me tell you something. When I saw the lighted pop-ups, right? The LED pop-ups, and when I saw the screen in the conference room and the flowers and just the white furniture for the Tyler After Dark party, everything was so nice and everything was first class. And it really, really, really let me know that we are going into the new, what is it called? I mean, what would you call the future? Because let me tell you something. When people say, are you going to make it happen? Are you going to watch it happen? It is so true. And this is what I mean by this. We are entering a world, a cyber world, right? Like right now, have you seen all the cars? I post a lot of them, futuristic, right? Futuristic cars. We're going into a new era where things are all about the future, right? I can't think of the word that I'm trying to say to you guys, but for those of you who are not familiar with the internet, for those of you who are not good with learning new things, it's time for you to do that, right? If you want to be successful, not only in multi-level marketing, but in life, period. In life, period. I'm not talking about 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds. Sometimes it may be a little difficult for them to learn, but a lot of them are willing to learn, right? But some of you young people, like my age and even younger, in this business, in this life, you can't get anywhere, right, without purchasing something on the internet, buying something on the internet, using your credit card. You have to come up to the 21st century, okay? You have to be competitive, and we are trying to be competitive. That's why we decided to not add new products, right? Because the only thing that's going to be new as far as our products are concerned are the sample packets of the blend, right? But we decided to add new services, right? Because we want to be competitive, right? And those services, of course, are the travel and crypto, right? Crypto. I am not familiar with crypto whatsoever, but I am so excited to learn because it is the way of the future, right? So either you're going to catch up or you're going to be left behind, right? You cannot make it in this world, period. You cannot make it in this world without your credit card, your debit card, your computer. You cannot. You cannot. Uber, DoorDash, And you're going to have to step up to the plate in order to be successful, period. You're going to have to take the time out to learn. Get your grandkids to help you. Because let me tell you something. My nephew, my girlfriend called me the other day. My nephew had asked me, Auntie, what's the code to your phone? Now, he's 5. What's the code to your phone? I gave him the code. He had taken a picture of himself on Instagram and posted it on my page, on my timeline. And I didn't even know it. I had no idea. Then she called me and said, girl, Zaire took a video of you and Kenny and texted it to me. Not to me, to her, my girlfriend. And I was like, what? He's 5, right? So get your grandkids, get your nieces and nephews to help you, to teach you, to help you move along, to know how to use social media, to know how to use your phone, to know how to use the internet. It's no excuse, right? So let me fast forward. So we have travel, right? I'm so excited about that, and I know a lot of you guys out there are, because I remember before COVID, and really previous to COVID, there were a lot of different travel companies, right, out there. But then since COVID happened, it kind of crashed. I remember a while ago, several years ago, and it had to have been either after artists or right in TLC, I'm not quite sure. There used to be this company, and they used to have these signs that say you should be here, right? And they was advertising vacations, right? And so I don't know what happened to that company. I don't know what's going on, but what I have noticed is a lot of it died down before COVID. And since we've gotten out of COVID, so many people have realized that life is short, nothing is guaranteed, and it's time for people to get out and about, travel, and see the world. Do you know that there are a lot of people out there in the world that has never been on a plane before? Do you know that there are a lot of people out there in the world that have never even been out of their neighborhood, right? They've never been out of their city, right? But they know about Gucci and Dolce & Gabbana and all of this other stuff. They don't probably know how to spell it, but they know about that, but they have not been outside of their city. They have not been on a plane. They don't vote. So these are things that you are going to be left behind if you don't catch up. And so I'm so excited that we are adding travel, because so many people, like I said, are getting out and going places, right? They're going to all of these different islands and traveling and seeing the world. And it's so important for you to see the world, so you can know what's happening and what's going on out there, right? So you can be able to communicate and talk to and keep up with your grandkids, your children, your nieces and nephews, you know? I don't want to be 20 years from now, 72 years old, and I don't know anything, and I don't know how to keep up with today's generation. That's one of the reasons why I continue to listen to the music, because I want to know what it is that they're listening to, what it is that they're doing. So the travel is going to be awesome, and I'm so excited, because I love to travel. I love the beach, and I have not had the opportunity to go anywhere since COVID. The last time I've been on the beach was probably in April or March of 2019. And since then, of course, I've traveled to cities. I've been to Atlanta, I've been to Detroit. Those are the only 2 cities that I've gone to, and more than once, right? Since COVID. Oh, I went to Los Angeles Very quick 24-hour trip. Went to go support a friend, right? Who had an album that was coming out, a song that was coming out. Was there for a song release party, 24 hours in and out. But other than that, I haven't been anywhere. So Kenny and I decided that after we had the conference, he promised that he would take me on a trip because I'd like to go on a trip with him. I can't go with my girlfriends, and I told him, hey, you don't go with me, I'm gonna go with my girlfriends because I love the beach, I love to swim, and I love to lay out. Of course, I have a beautiful home, beautiful backyard, beautiful pool, right? Very grateful, very thankful, but I want to see some beautiful water, right? We have Galveston here, but that's not the same. The water is not the same. So I'm just so excited about what's happening in town. So let's move past the travel and talk about the crypto. So Michelle Lilly is a very good friend of ours that we knew prior to Tava, prior to TLC, right? We knew Michelle Lilly. And so when we found out that she was educated in crypto, and we had decided that we wanted to add crypto as a division to what we already have, right? Our health and wellness products. We were so excited because it's nothing like having someone that you know, that you trust, and that you know have the information, and that's going to make sure that you get the right information in order to be successful, right? Because the worst thing in the world is for us to partner up in business with people that we don't have a see eye to eye with, right? And so the Pruitts are the ones that are going to head up the travel, right? But previous to us deciding to add travel, we didn't know the Pruitts, We met them, we were introduced to them from someone that we knew, which is a blessing. They are very knowledgeable. They come from a travel background. So that's why we decided to partner with them. It's so important to partner with people that are experts in their field, right? Okay? And so that means that we don't know anything about travel. We like to travel, right? But we have the Pruitts that are going to head up our travel division. And then crypto. We're not 100% familiar with crypto, but we know that we need to get 100% familiar with crypto, right? Because it's the way of the world. And so we're going to have Michelle Lilly as well as some other people. We didn't bring those people out. We're going to launch the crypto division, right? We announced it on Saturday, but it will be launched the right way, right? There will be training, so you don't have to worry about not knowing. Just like when you decided to join a multi-level marketing company and you've never done it before, same exact thing. Don't worry, don't stress. We will train you, right? And then the good thing about it is you have options, right? You don't have to do the crypto. You don't have to do the travel. You can just make money off of our awesome products because our products are awesome. We're not even 2.5 years old, right? It'll be 3 years in October. Our 3-year anniversary is coming up. And I don't think we're quite sure we know where it's going to be, our conference is going to be, but we have to know real soon, like this week, so we can go ahead and go out there and put that information out so you can go ahead and plan ahead, right? So I'm just so excited. The event was really beautiful. It was so great to see everybody. It was so great to put the names to the faces. That's what I love the most, because I see a lot of you guys on social media. A lot of you all watch me working out. Y'all not working out with me. Y'all better be working out. Um, I get a chance to finally put the faces with the names, right? And then what else I really enjoyed the most is that a few of our distributors, right, brought their parents with them, right? And it's so cute and so inspiring to see when you bring your family members or you bring your friends, because a lot of times people have to travel with their children. I met a young lady in the elevator the other day, and she was frustrated because she came to the event, but she had to bring her children. And I told her, don't get frustrated. It happens, you know? And I was so glad and so blessed that and honored that she still came, right? Because as a parent, I know it's difficult. You have children, you want to attend things, you know, a lot of events. It's no kids, you know, but you don't want to miss out. And I told her, you know, then you worry about what people thinking or what people are saying. Don't worry about that, right? Come and get the information that you need, the knowledge that you need. If you're going to get recognized, whatever it is, you have to come and get it. You know, don't let anything get in your way, because this is an opportunity for you to be able to make money, right? And hire somebody. See, let me tell you some of the things that the money can do for you. I'm not talking about just materialistic things, because yeah, you can buy name brand things, you can buy nice houses, you can buy nice cars, but the money can pay for a traveling babysitter, right? You can have someone to travel with you that you're able to pay to travel with you to watch your kids while you're attending the events, right? Maybe they can take your kids to the zoo or take your kids to the aquarium, you know. Either you rent a car or you do Uber Black, you know. That's what the money can do for you, right? When you think about the money, you think about, a lot of times think about material things, or they think about a house or a car. But let's just look at the bigger picture of things that you can pay for that you normally would not be able to pay for if you didn't have the money. And so I'm so glad, and I know that when I stepped into that elevator, it was at the right time. I was at the right time, at the right place, with the right person, right? Because she needed to hear that encouragement from me that it's okay. Don't get discouraged. Don't get frustrated. Get the information that you need, right? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the kids. Don't let them get you frustrated. Just make sure you get what you need, or you accomplish whatever your goal was when you came to the Tala event. And that's what's important, right? Got a chance to see people, meet new people, be a part of what is going on in Tala Nation. So I'm so excited about that. And then fast forward back to what I was saying about traveling with your parents. A lot of people have parents, and I don't want to say elderly, because really the 80-year-olds are the new 60s, right? The 70-year-olds are the new 50s, right? And the 50-year-olds are the new 30s. Actually, I'm 25, right? I'm 25. And so it's very exciting to see them excited. And it's also exciting to let them see what it is that you're doing, right? Your kids too. You got to get them involved, because the younger generations are the ones that are the millennials that will be doing all and heading up the trading, you know, the crypto. The newer generations, there are going to be more millionaires under 30 than ever heard of before, right? And that's what you want to be a part of. That's what the crypto world and the travel world is going to be to the health and wellness, right? It's going to bring some of that young blood. It's going to bring some excitement. And it's going to let these children know that there's something out there that they can do in order to make money without having to work a job. Now, there's nothing wrong with a job, right? Because if everybody was doing crypto and travel and multi-level marketing, there wouldn't be anybody at the grocery store to check you out in the grocery store line, right? Everybody is not meant to be a distributor. It's okay if they are a customer, right? If they are a customer in your business, right? They don't have to be a business partner, and that's okay. That's okay. But let me tell y'all something. The highlight of the event for me, it wasn't just about the fact that we worked so hard to make sure everything looked so beautiful for you guys, but it's the stories. I mean, because what happens is people do not shine the way that they're supposed to shine because they're hiding behind things that they think or that society has made them feel ashamed about, right? And so everybody's journey is their own journey, right? Everybody's life is their own life. Decisions that you make in life are your decisions. Do not allow anyone or anything to make you feel bad about those decisions that you may have had to make at that particular time. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because it's about growth, maturing. You know, it's not about who you were last week, last month, last year, 5 years ago. It's about who are you or who are you now, right? And it's not about you talking about it either. It's about you doing it. You know, it's very frustrating that you have someone who says all of these things that they're trying to grow from, right? But they still continue to do it, right? I know that it takes time, but sometimes people make excuses and they don't really see the error of what they're doing. Because when you actually see what you're doing or what you've done, and you know that it's not right, and you know that that's something that, you know, you don't want your kids to do. You don't want your family members to do. And so therefore you're trying to change it in your life. Well, then you need to change it and quit doing it, right? And whenever you think about doing it, you need to stop, pray, and ask God to remove these feelings, these thoughts, concern, whatever it is, right? That should be your first point of contact is God. And so the stories, to hear all the different stories and the things that people have overcome. You know, some of these stories, this is the first time that people are speaking them, or telling people, or letting them know, because a lot of times people don't know. And so I don't know if you caught some of these stories this weekend, but it was a phenomenal, and I just want to say thank you for having the courage to share your truth. Thank you, because a lot of people do not have the courage to share their truth. Yes, a lot of people go to social media and air out all their personal business, all of it, you know, but everybody doesn't do that, right? And so I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but I'm saying that sometimes people bring everything that's going on in their life, personal, just everything, to social media. Why is that? Why is that? What about that person? Why is it that person has to bring everything to social media? There is no need for that, right? You don't need people to judge you and to validate you, right? Only God can judge and validate you. And so when you haven't told your story, you haven't told your truth, and you're hiding behind it, it's a sense of freedom when you go and you tell people you release it, you let go, and let God, because people are going to judge you anyway. But don't worry about that. It's about you. It's about what you receive from speaking it out of your mouth and letting it go in the air, right? And so to me, that was the best part. Of course, recognition was the most important part. But when you have people who have things that's going on in their personal lives that they've been hiding behind, and they finally decide to release it and let you know, it's very powerful. Very powerful. And the most important powerful event that happened to me for the weekend was Janella Simpson coming back to talk, right? A lot of times, people don't know what you're going through personally, right? And people always make things about themselves. But when you really care for a person, you really have, when I say care for a person, a lot of times people take that word, or when they say they love someone, they care about someone, they really take advantage of that, because when you care about a person, even though you may not like the way they do things, the way they handle things, you have to pray for them. I talk about that all the time. Pray for them from existence and you remove them away from you, right? But you always are praying for them in the background, right? And so the beautiful thing is I had the pleasure of bonding and having a relationship with Janella Simpson when we were in TLC, right? And so I had a lot of respect for her. I have a lot of respect for her business grind. I had a lot of respect for her, for a mother that she was, and a wife, right? And so even though I may not have agreed with certain things, it's not my business, it's not my place. I am in the business to help you make money, not to judge you, not to be your marriage counselor, not to be your counselor about your personal business, about your boyfriend, about your children, none of that. Kenny Lloyd and I are here only to help you make money. But I can say along the way, you forge relationships with people, right? And so I knew that she was going through some things personally, and I continued to reach out. I continued to reach out. I didn't stop, right? Because when you love someone and you care for someone, and I want to say this from a point of sister to sister, right? We have to reach out to our sisters, right? We have to sprinkle love wherever it can be. And you have to realize that if the person don't respond when you want them to, or how you want them to, don't get frustrated, right? Because you did the right thing from your heart. God sees what you're doing and see what you did from your heart, right? And so finally that day came when she decided to pick up that phone and call me and say, hey, I miss you guys. I miss Tava. I've been going through a lot. And Janella, if you're on this call, I hope that you don't mind me talking about you right now. I'm not talking about you, but I am talking about you, right? And I told Janella, I said, so many people will be motivated and inspired. People that are in the business, people that are not in the business, just women, period, about you and your story, about you coming back, And I told her that we would love to have her back. We will be honored to have her back because we already know. I mean, Kenny says it all the time. Barack Obama, most powerful men always say that, yes, you may see them in the forefront, but the power is in the person who pushes them from behind, right? Sometimes couples don't work together in business, right? And it's a difficult thing to do, to work alongside your husband in your business. I'm a prime example of that. Kenny and I got involved in network marketing in 2008. And not only do we live together and we're married, but we work together. So it's different when you're married, your husband has a job, or you have a job, you go off and go to work, or he goes off and go to work, and you have all of this time maybe to yourself at home, right? Or if you go to work and you're without him, right? But when you work with him, then you guys are usually together 24/7. So you really have to like and love and respect that person, right? And thank God that I like, love, and respect my husband. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, and this is a transparent moment, and I'm sure all of you can understand. It is very difficult, whether you work with your husband or not. Men can be very difficult, right? But I want to say this, that behind every powerful, strong man, successful man, if he's married, it is his wife who's pushing that engine, right? Who's making that engine go. Because if he is not in a good place mentally, then he's not able to get out and get the job done, right? And a lot of his ideas, a lot of his thoughts, I can just be honest with you and tell you, Janella Simpson, a lot of the promos we were doing, she was giving us great ideas, right? And so, of course, when I, reached out to her and I was sending her text messages, I was reaffirming that for her, right? Because I knew my sister was going through something, and I wanted to let her know that she was the powerhouse, that she is the powerhouse, right? Because she worked alongside. She wasn't behind. She wasn't in front of. But when you see the true power, you don't have to be there. You can work right alongside your mate, right? And who and what you are is going to shine. And we are so blessed. I am so blessed that she decided that, yes, I'm not giving up on multi-level marketing. And yes, I love Tava, and I want to come back, and I want to have a place on the ark. And that was the best part of the whole event. You don't know how many people are going to be inspired when you can stand up in your truth, knowing that people may know or may not know what you're going through, but you can face it and you can continue to work because you know who you are and whose you are, and you know that people respect and love you, and you know that you're good at it. She is the bomb.com, and I'm so excited that she decided to come back to Tava and work with us. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. It was Janella that would be working out every day online. I told her, I said, girl, I'm so glad you're coming back. Maybe you can start heading up this workout because, I appreciate you guys so much, more than you know, supporting me. And I'm just so excited because it has changed my life, right? I've learned something new. I've incorporated working out 3 days a week. Sometimes I may do something a little extra, right? Getting up early, And so I have to go back. I'm sure I thought about getting somebody to do the call today, but I was like, why? I knew I was going to get up. I wasn't going to sleep in late. The only way I was going to do that is if I took something, right? Like a Benadryl or melatonin or something to stay asleep, right? Other than that, I was going to wake up because I'm used to doing it now. I'm used to waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And if I allowed someone else to do it, I wouldn't get my workout in. And I didn't get a chance to get my workout in on Friday. So I'm so excited that I was able to get my workout in now. But Janella Simpson always worked out, right? She always worked out. She was always big on working out. She would do lives talking about working out. And so I'm so excited, just period, from the leaders to step up and to be the leader that we know they are already, right? That we know that they are already, and to lead their team to success. I knew her team was going to be so excited to see her. I knew that, of course, a lot of those people in the room don't know Janella. You know, they may have heard of Janella Simpson, but they didn't personally know her because they're new to Tyler, right? But those of you who know the power of Janella Simpson, right? I am so excited. I know that her team is so excited. I'm excited for them because y'all better watch out, right? Y'all watch. Mark my word, today is March 7th. Let me tell you something. This beautiful lady, this powerhouse is going to take Tyler by storm. Her story is going to impact and inspire so many. And I'm just so honored and I'm so blessed that she decided to come back to the art, right? And lend her gifts and talents, right? To make this company $1 billion company, right? I'm so excited for all of our top leaders, all of our triple diamond, our double diamonds, our diamonds. I am so excited. I'm so excited for the rest of all the supervisors, the directors, the executive directors. I'm excited for all of you guys because right now is an opportunity for you to write your checkout. Write your checkout. How much money do you want to make a week? How much money do you want to make a month? There's no reason for you not to be making money. You cannot sit around and make excuses. The products are still good. The compensation is still great, right? If you are not making money, then something is wrong with you. You are not taking the products. If you are in a weight loss company and you haven't lost any weight, then that's one of the reasons why you're not making any money. That's first and foremost. How are you going to be in a weight loss company and you're not losing any weight? Who do you think that's going to support you? Who do you think that's going to buy products or they're going to believe that your products work if you're not using them? You're not using them. It's so important for you guys that if you want to make money, if you need to make money, then you should be taking the products. And you should have weight loss stories. I don't care if it's 2 inches, 3 inches, 5 inches, 5 pounds. You need to have a transformation. And you guys need to quit making excuses. If I go to your social media page, what do I see? What do I see? Are you advertising your business? Are you showing before and after pictures? Do you have income stories? Or are you posting things about God and hoping that God is going to bring it to you without you putting the work in? It's enough to be nice and giving and sweet and loving and caring, but you have to put the work in. That's not going to get it. What it is going to get is you attracting the right people, right? Because faith without works is dead, but work without faith is dead. You have to get out there and you have to work to get what you need. You can't just pray and hope that you get it, but you're not doing anything to get it. You are scared to computer because the computer gonna blow up on you. You know, somebody told you no, and now, you know, your what's the word I'm looking for? Your confidence is shot. So what? People tell you no all the time. Oh, somebody stole your identity. You know, okay. So then what? You're gonna cut your life off, shut your life down. Your husband left you. No, we have to go on. We have to continue. Your wife left you. You know, your parents passed away. Your mother treated you bad. Your daddy wasn't in your life. You come from an abusive family. You were sexually abused. Okay. That is your story, but that doesn't define who you are as a person. And that is not going to stop you from your success. It's not. I'm not saying that your story is not something that is yours and that happened to you, but what I'm saying is do not allow those negative things to stop you from your greatness. Somebody needs to hear your story. Somebody here needs to hear your comeback, right? Because it's going to let your kids know, it's going to let your family members know, or it's just going to let strangers know that if it happened to you and you lived through it, you made it through it, and you succeeded, that I can too. See, all you need to know is it's been done, right? We talk about that all the time. In Artists International, Stormy Bolton was not in our organization. We had the pleasure of meeting her in Artists International, right? And her story and her income story, the money that she made, right? One of her checks in the business inspired us, inspired Kenny, put fire underneath his feet, right? Because all we needed to know was, has it been done? And once we saw that it had been done, then we knew that we could do it, right? And she showed us that it had been done. And from that point on, we forged a relationship with her, and we've had a relationship with her ever since, right? And in life, people grow up and their lives take them in two different directions, but that doesn't mean that they don't still have a relationship. That doesn't mean that they don't still respect each other and bounce ideas off of each other, or that we're not motivated by each other. How can you not be motivated by the success, right? But sometimes people pay attention to the wrong things. People get caught up in the wrong things, right? You worried about what she's doing, but you're not worried about what's going on in your own household, right? Do you have the money to be able to pay the bills, your bills, to take care of your family, to feed your family, to make sure you have health insurance, life insurance, money saved in the bank, to be able to have a legacy, or are you sitting around gossiping and talking about other people? Carrying on mess, confusion, and pulling each other down. We're supposed to be uplifting each other. Good, bad, or ugly. We're supposed to uplift each other. And we're supposed to be positive and speak positive things into people's lives. You know? It's not about, see, a lot of times people think, oh, you know, I have some, let me give you an example. I have some trash, right? And I just throw the trash on the ground. Ain't nobody watching. Ain't nobody around. Didn't nobody see me. So I'm just going to throw the trash down on the ground. Guess what? It's not in the seen, it's in the unseen. And the unseen is God. God saw what you did. It ain't about these strangers or whoever walking around saw you throw that trash. Don't be a fake or fraud when people are around what God sees. Because you get what you give in life. When I talk about that all the time, you get what you give in life. People are worried about what other people see. What about God? And y'all the same ones that sit up there, y'all know the Bible back and forth, in and out. Woo! Oh, God, bless me for this and bless me for that. But they ain't going out there doing no work to get it. You want somebody to hand it to you, to give it to you. You know, mistreat your family, mistreat your kids, mistreat your home. You don't take care of what God has given you. It may not be what you want. It may not be, you know, your dream home. But until you get your dream home, until he blesses you with your dream home, you have to take care of what you have right now. See, I don't have to have a housekeeper. I take care of my home. I clean my own house. I know how to do that. I take care of my stuff because I appreciate what God has given me. And he's not going to bless me with something else until I appreciate what I have. And so if you want to know why Ken and I have been successful, it's because we are appreciative of what God has done for us, and we have taken the teachings and we have implemented them, right? We have implemented them, and we care about people being successful. We don't just say it, we care about people being successful. Anybody who knows us, who think they know us, let me say that, but who has experienced a business relationship with us. You know, I hear people all the time, I remember you and Kenny from Artists. Well, guess what? We are the same Kenny and Chante. The same. I have changed. You can ask people I went to school with. I'm not, just because I got a few little coins, I don't have a lot, it's a few little coins, I'm still the same Chante. Because money don't make me, I make money. And it's not going to change who I am as a person. I'm not going to forget who I used to be and where I came from. And I'm going to be appreciative of what I have, right? And I'm not going to look at you and see what you have and be hating on you. You know, if I want what you have, then I need to find out how you got it, right? And then I need to go get it. And then we are human, should I say. If we have those feelings, it's okay. Just pray and ask God to remove those negative feelings from you, right? To help you be positive, to surround you with positive people that are doing what you want to do and going where you want to go, right? Because, again, tomorrow is not guaranteed. So if you have to come to the event with your mom, your dad, your kids, your grandkids, whatever the problem is, now keep in mind, when I say that, I don't mean everybody show up at the conference with your children. That's not what I mean. Let's just keep it in perspective, right? But I do know that sometimes people have to bring their children because they don't have a choice, right? But they make sure that their children are taken care of so they can get the information that they need, right? That's what I'm talking about. You know, we have to learn how to grow mentally, physically, financially, but first and foremost, you have to grow spiritually in order to receive those other things, right? You have to grow spiritually, and you have to put the work in. If you don't know, then you need to go learn. We're here. I don't know about crypto, but guess what? I'm getting ready to learn. I don't know how the travel business works, but guess what? I'm getting ready to learn. You know why? Because I'm going to benefit off of it. Because it's the way of the world, because it's the future, and I don't want to be left behind, right? I want to be able to get some of that currency, right? And if I own the company, then I need to know to be able to tell you, to be able to explain it to you on how it's done. Quit making excuses. And if you want to be a person that attend the events because you want to feel a part of something, right? Then that's okay too. Or if you want that self-development, because that's another thing that I love about multi-level marketing is the development that you receive, the information, the things that you learn, because those things can be used in life, period. It has nothing to do with business. In life, your personal life, your personal business, right? Self-development is powerful. And then if you one of those people that like to party, right? We have a place for you. But if you want to change your life financially, then this is the arc. And this is what we're here to do, to help you 2 by 2 change your life. Because whoever told you that money wasn't important, don't have it. Okay? It's right up there with air. Now, I'm not saying disrespect people, act a fool, and have no character to get it. But what I am saying is you can't do anything without it. Okay? No, you cannot buy health, but you can buy a healthier way of life. How about that? Okay? Or you can buy whatever it is that you want to buy. So don't let nobody tell you that money is not important. You run away from them quickly because they don't have any, and it's obvious they don't want any, and you don't want to be around any negativity, right? You want to be around all positive things and all positive energy, right? So it looks like I've been talking for a while. Let me tell you something. I'm so excited about Tava Burst, Tava World, Tava Fit. Did you all enjoy that new song my son did? He's so talented. I'm going to make sure I upload the video today. Let me announce this. Every second Sunday, there will be back office training by Megan. So this coming Sunday, for those of you who have just gotten into business, or if you've been in the business and you don't understand your back office, right? This is an opportunity for you to be trained by Megan. Make sure you're taking notes. This is not a social gathering. It is a social gathering if you don't want to make more money. Then guess what? Let the people who want to make money, and then when the social part come about, then you come on in on the social part, right? And then we're going to start our coffee and conversations with Caprice, right? Coffee and conversations. I think Caprice Coffee and Conversations is what it's going to be, okay? And that's going to be every third Thursday of the month. So it's not going to be this coming Thursday, which is the second Thursday, but the following Thursday, right? We're going to have coffee and conversations with Caprice. And so I'm so excited, so excited about all the different wonderful things that's going to be happening in Tava. And I hope that you guys are excited too. I hope you guys was working out with me, walking, or doing your exercises, whatever it is that you need to do in order to be fit and fine, right? And, I need to get the tips of the week from Dr. Bromwell. I didn't even check my email. Listen, I'm dragging today. Yesterday I was tired, just too tired. I'm glad I didn't have to travel though. I want to say I hope that everybody who traveled in, because so many people came from all over the world, Arkansas, Kentucky, Atlanta, Miami, Philadelphia, Chicago, Dallas, I mean just all over, Jackson, DC. People was just from everywhere, right? And what I love the most is I had family and friends that were there, that this was their first time experiencing and seeing on a first hand what it is that we do. And they are excited. And that is the blessing. So let me go because my son is getting ready to leave. And bye, Alex. I love you too, baby. Safe travel. And I'll see you soon. I'll be down there to Atlanta. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Okay? All right, love you. All right, bye. So he's getting ready to leave and go back to the ATL, right? Bye, Alex. And so, so glad that he came down. He did our new song and he performed it. I hope you guys really loved it and really enjoyed it. Excuse me, sir?
Come with me to Tower.
How about you come work out with me?
Your mama.
You live, baby. Ooh, is right. Y'all heard him.
Your mama.
Y'all heard him. Was that nice? Was that nice from the CEO? Y'all hear him? Terrible, terrible, Mr. Lloyd. We're going to forget about that. We're going to X out what he just said. Okay, yes. We had people from Atlanta, from Michigan, from Baltimore. I see people chiming in, telling me where they came in from. I hope that you guys enjoyed the event. I hope that you all made it home safely, which is most important. And I cannot wait to see you guys again really soon. We start our tour. I think Mr. Fleming said, what, April the 30th, right? We're going to kick it off in Atlanta, GA. And from there, we'll be going to the DC area, to the Florida area, to all these different cities around the country that have lots of people. Massachusetts. Oh my God, we had people from Massachusetts, Connecticut. That's Massachusetts, Connecticut, Massachusetts, right? Right? From, did I miss anywhere? If I forgot, oh, Jamaica. We had some people in from Jamaica, right? So I can't wait till we take a trip, a vacation trip for Tava, you know, because Ken and I, again, we love to travel and we love to party. The DMV, yep, the DMV. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have an awesome Monday. Be blessed, right? Get ready. Write your connections down. Write the people down you're going to reach out to. Write a check to yourself and put it up on your mirror to remind you daily, right? To remind you daily why you're working, what you're working for, you know? Put those reminders up because we have to be encouraged and motivated on a daily basis, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that we made you guys proud this weekend, and we will see you soon. See you, Louisiana. That's right. Louisiana in the house. Hey, Jim. So you guys go out, have an awesome and amazing day, and I will see you on Wednesday. Ken in the background talking about bye. What y'all gonna do with them? Bye. And I'm gonna make sure I load the new video for you guys. We have a lot of new videos coming out, so get ready. We're gonna load them out. They're gonna be circled. If you're not friends with Tava Lifestyle HQ page, please make sure you are on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure that you friend the Tava Lifestyle group page so you can be connected. Make sure you post in your income stories, your before and afters. And if you don't have a story yet, borrow someone else's, but make sure you're working on your stories. And I will see you on Wednesday. 3, 3.
millionaires in the making. Big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Yeah, give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team get money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, you got a type of lifestyle, give life. 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 We go type of lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Type of lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Hey, big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation.
Bye.